Here we are in the harvest of 2016 with the cab cam. Once again, out here in Garner with Greg Rayhons doing beans here today. And I tell you, Greg, what have been some of the challenges so far? Have you run into any challenges so far this year?
Well, first I gotta say, hello, North Iowa.
Yeah, again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jay was asking about the challenges. Well, you know, water is nice when it's about the right amount. And that's one thing we cannot control is Mother Nature.
Yeah, isn't that the truth? You know, you drive up and down gravel roads in North Iowa, and you notice that some fields are a lot wetter than others, and then you got some guys even taking the ends of the corn out. But for the most part, everybody's rolling their beans, and a lot of dust flying out there. You never knew it was wet.
Yeah, the beans are dry enough, but it's like the start of the morning. There's actually dew coming up from the ground, you know, from the moisture in the ground. So a lot of times you can't really start combining before 12 o'clock. Otherwise, they're just a little bit too damp and tough. I started today, well, it must have been right at 12. But
so how long can you go then? I mean, obviously it's wet in the morning, but how about it in the evening? What time did it start to slow you down a little bit?
The same thing in the evening. As soon as the sun goes down, it starts getting tough again because, you know, we haven't had a killing frost to actually kill the plant yet. So, you know, yeah, it gets tough. And so it's time to go home and watch TV.
How long have you been in the farming business?
Well, I graduated from high school in 1979, and I took a 2-year college course at Iowa Lakes in Emmitsburg, Iowa. And while I was at college, I was helping my dad farm. And after college, Dad wasn't ready to give up the farming yet, so I actually worked at Iowa Mold Tooling for 10 years, but still helped my dad farm. And I also rented some land of my own with his operation. And Dad always said he wanted to farm till the year 2000. So that was the last year that he actually had any acres, but prior to 2000 he had given me a portion of his acres to farm. But yeah, so I've been farming since about 1980. Okay,
technology's really changed since the 80s too.
Yeah, there's a lot of technology with farming, and I guess I'm a smaller operation. I farm 600 acres. And I always split it 50-50, so I've got 300 acres of beans and 300 acres of corn. So some of the technology, I guess, can I justify it for the acres that I run? So I'm satisfied with, you know, I use as much as I need as far as technology.
The markets, usually for beans and corn, they down a little bit now, or are they going back up?
Right now they're kind of in a slump, and that's normal for going into harvest. You know, it's basically supply and demand. Okay, we're all harvesting, so there's a lot of supply. So naturally your prices are going to be lower because they don't have to bid for it, you know.
Right.
So a lot of farmers, including myself, we carry crop insurance, and the crop insurance is a tool that we use to forward price our grain. We're live?
We're live now. Yeah,
we had a little oops.
Yeah, we had to stop. The bean head got a little plugged up.
I wasn't much. I was looking at the camera, and all of a sudden a lot of beans went in, and that's all she took.
Well, it's always nice to come out in the field and just kind of see what's going on and catch up with the farmers at the cab cam. We started this last year, and we got such a great response. We thought, well, we're coming out again. So, and then I get a ride in the combine and it gets me out of work.
Right? You bet, Jay.
But thanks for letting us sit out here and do the another episode of 2016 in the Cab Cam.
You bet, Jay. I enjoy spending time with you. It's either out in the combine or at Windstock.
That's right. That's right. Happy harvest in 2016, everybody. More Cab Cams to come.